Welcome to the top where the crew don't stop. I'm your host, Red Eye AV, my homie JB.
Yes, sir.
HB's out at the moment. We are on episode 15. Today we're talking about Jonah Hill, Keke Palmer, the big three, and how Ice Cube feels like they're being blackballed. Spotify's most streamed albums. Lil Uzi Vert having the first #1 album of 2023. Jay-Z and him being honored. His lyrics being posted outside of Brooklyn Public Library. The writer's strike. She ain't getting them RICO charges. Of course, we got the WWE Minute. Birdman and Druski. Is it real beef? Is it weird beef? Yep. What's going on? And also covering the SBs, specifically Lil Wayne rapping at the SBs. JB, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. What about you, man?
Man, I'm doing all right. You know, so I was doing laundry last night, and so I was... So one, have you ever, Tubi's free?
Yes.
I didn't know this until yesterday.
No, very aware.
So I didn't watch Tubi yet, although I have a mission to go down and watch the worst movies on Tubi. That's like something I want to do.
Yeah.
But that led me to watching like The Transporter. Like you remember the Jason Statham, like his first joints?
Yeah.
Them is not good movies. Like I thought them was good movies. Like when I was younger, I was like, yo, it's lit. But then, like, you rewatch it, I'm like, yo, plot is just non-existent. Like, it's just, it was a period where it was just action and the guy and the pretty skinny girl, and then it's like the movie.
It's like that for most action movies. I mean, everybody be talking about these John Wick movies. These movies is trash, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The movies is garbage. What else? What's another... You know what is good movies though? Not the first couple, but Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
The latest one's been fired.
Yeah.
The first one's it's just all action.
Right. No plot. No story whatsoever. Right. That's how I knew. So when Jason Statham was doing all of that, first of all, he was defying physics with driving, bro. Like there was a scene where this dude literally drove off a bridge onto one of those trucks that holds cars and just bounced and landed perfectly.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm like,
well, this reminds
physics me. You would keep going. That's not how that works. Just go and then drop straight onto a truck, bro. Like, this is insane.
This reminds me of the Fast and the Furious movies.
Oh, 100%.
They might be more superpowered than the Avengers.
No, 100%.
I just remember the latest one that came out. I saw somebody catch a car on top of another car, and I was just like, yo, what is super strength? What's that? Who, Colossus? Who is
right?
I'm
like, yo, y'all stronger than the X-Men, but y'all are regular. For speaking of and I promise I'm gonna get to our first topic. Ludacris, his character on you know where I'm going with this?
No, I just know he like a genius now.
Oh yes, that's where I'm going with it.
First he was like the plug.
Yeah, that's when I'm going with it. I think he wants to HB wants to call him, but I think that's where he's going with it. I think that it makes zero sense for him to be in the second Fast and Furious. And all he is like a hustler, essentially.
Exactly, right.
And then you go into the updated joint, and you somehow learn
Oracle.
CIA.
Yeah, he the Oracle now. Jeez.
It ain't his fault. It's just, that's how, like...
Lover.
Right, yeah. They paying them writers nothing. Because they not developing nothing. Yeah, well, more on that later.
Right.
Clearly.
Right.
Let's get into our first topic. Jay-Z is honored at the Brooklyn Public Library. I actually saw the picture. It was dope how many verses they put up. And the ones they put like Sweet on there or whatever from American Gangster, which I thought was super dope because that's like not a verse I would go to if I'm trying to post it on a big display for Jay.
They had a big like cube in the middle of the courtyard.
Yeah.
And they had a Book of Hove.
Yes. Book of Hove.
And then on another side it said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Right. Yeah.
That was dope.
That's dope.
Apparently they got like an actual exhibit inside the library. They had a whole bunch of kids from like the school. They had a whole bunch of the paper planes for
So here's the thing about this exhibit. So it's like it is a whole thing apparently. And there's like a replica of like Baseline.
Oh,
there's
really?
Like, yeah,
Okay.
there's a like his all of the records that he's ever sampled is in there like on display.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that that's not cool. It's just I wouldn't fly to New York just to see that. So like I don't know who that's for.
That's for Brooklyn.
So people in Brooklyn just go out there like they don't know that all of that stuff is. It's weird. I mean, but shout out. I think it's cool to see Jay-Z honored in that way, just because of the kind of guy he is in our culture. And I think that, I think if we don't catch up to honoring people, nobody else will.
Exactly.
So that's why I respect it. I can't be mad at it at all.
Exactly.
Where we want to go next? Speaking of the greats in hip hop, I guess Lil Uzi Vert, first hip hop album of the year.
Congratulations!
Did you see that? I mean, I guess that makes. Oh yeah. Congratulations! You right.
There you go.
There you go. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Vert. It's about time. I saw somebody complaining it was because they didn't consider this a hip hop album. I still haven't heard it, but what you think?
I think I wouldn't call this a number one hip hop album. I think
is he rapping on the album? They were saying
a little
could be
bit.
Like,
I think so. My issue isn't whether or not he's rapping. It's what he says about the music, right? He had the post recently where he was like, "Man, if y'all put this in number one, I'm gonna give you that album that y'all really want." And it's like, what does that mean? Like, so is this not a good enough album?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's.
Well, I think he was doing something different with this one, right?
He was, which I'm not mad at, but like, you kind of gotta be firm in the different. You know what I mean? Like, I've never heard Andre 3000 apologize for The Love Below or any of his verses since or anything like that. And I just feel like Lil Uzi Vert I'm okay with him having a rap album, even if he's only rapping a little bit, but I'm not convinced that he is convinced that this is a good enough rap album, according to what he's communicating on social media.
No, I mean, the album being good or not, it really depends on when you drop it. All this number one stuff is all timing. That's why I thought it'd go number one, because I knew nobody else was dropping with him. But for me, the bigger concern is, or my problem is, how do we determine when something is hip hop or not? Because
that's right, exactly.
You got nowadays a lot of people is multi-genre artists, like Drake. Like you just said, Andre 3000. These people do. Like I remember Drake was pissed because he won a Grammy for like One Dance or one of his like non-hip hop songs, and it was for like hip hop song of the year. Like, how could you give me this? Is not hip hop, bro.
They did the same thing with Tyler the Creator when he got
exactly.
He got it for I think he got it for Earthquake, or I think it was Earthquake.
It might have been Igor.
No, it was Igor. It got rap album at the Grammys.
Like just because like these are black men,
but like that album even like. There was no reason why that shouldn't have won album of the year in that year. Like it wasn't even like the Great Whites was really having the slaps like that. So it's like you're right. It's a
they like stereotyping people.
Right.
If you black and you have like rap, then it's automatically a hip. Like One Dance is not a hip hop song, bro.
At all. At all. And like, it was and the thing about Drake is it's hard. Like it's harder for Drake because he really just gets snubbed because he has the metrics, right?
Well, he don't
right.
He don't care. He don't like enlist his stuff anymore,
right? Because it's like
as he shouldn't.
Because you got all the tops. You got the top Hot 100s, top rap, top pop, top this. Like you're on every chart number one.
That's why he go to the Billboard Awards,
exactly,
but not the Grammys.
Because the Grammys is like a weird.
Yeah, well, the moment that y'all gave whatever the thrift shop dude is.
Oh, Macklemore.
Well, the moment y'all gave Macklemore a Grammy for Best Hip Hop over Good Kid, Mad City.
And Kendrick was never the same after that.
Bro, it was Good Kid, Mad City. It was Drake's second album.
Mm-hmm. Take Care.
It was Take Care, Good Kid, Mad City. It was J. Cole, Born Sinner.
Right.
It was Yeezus, and it was was whole album that he did.
Oh yeah, that was what's that, Magna Carta?
One, Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Bro, these is like 5 of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah, 100%. And then the
whatever,
albums is like at least 2 of them is like classics.
Yeah, stop playing, bro.
Yeah.
You get at the Good Kid or you get at the Take Care and you stop playing, bro.
Right.
And since then, I haven't even, we don't even do award shows, bro.
Yeah, and
the
even
nerve.
And bringing it back to Vert, I think that all of that affects, it affects those artists being able to experiment. And I'm not saying like it is, I'm not bringing no excuses for nobody, but like, I gotta think that like him making that social media statement is because he feels like he can't. There's no room for him to maneuver and do what he need to do and not get judged for it. Now you should be like unashamed in your creative expression, but at the same time, like you gonna get pigeonholed, and you like you said though. Kind of your race plays a factor in you actually even getting your proper just due. It's kind of hard. But shout out to Vert. Shout out to Vert. Got the #1 album.
Thank you.
Don't make it sound like he didn't, because he did. He him. Where you want to go? Spotify? Or
yeah, we can lead right into that.
All right. Spotify put out their most streamed albums. Oh yeah.
All time.
Yeah, of all time. Hip-hop albums of all time. I'll read through them. I'll start at 20. Graduation. I'm still playing that to this day. Take Care, number 19. Number 18, Life of Pablo, Kanye, obviously. 17, Good Kid, Mad City. 16, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy. Anyways. 15, Travis Scott, Birds in the Trap, Sing Goodnight, which is interesting. I mean, Sing McKnight. I like that album. It's just an interesting one. 14, 24, J. Cole, 2014, Forest Hill Drive. 13, Juice WRLD, Death Race for Love. 12, Lil Uzi Vert, Love is Rage 2. Number 11, your favorite, Eminem, The Eminem Show. Number 10, Juice WRLD, Legends Never Die. Number 9, More Life. Number 8, Damn by Kendrick Lamar. Number 7, Pop Smoke, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Triple X Tentacion is number 6 with the 17 album. Number 5, Travis Scott, Astro World. Number 4, Juice WRLD, Goodbye and Good Riddance. Number 3, Views. Number 2, Scorpion. Number 1, Triple X with the Question Mark album. Yep. You feel like this is you feel like it's fair? You feel like it's an accurate one?
Oh yeah, this is streams to streams. This is what the people is playing. I know a couple of these was due, and it's not saying nothing bad, but a couple of these was due to like people dying.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. That's going to happen. I know they put out a top 50 list, and
right.
Drake had 9.
Yeah.
Drake was a quarter of the top 50 most streamed, which is true. Of course, seeing people, for me, I'd be looking for like the older artists that albums came out before streaming was a thing.
Right, exactly.
So seeing Eminem on here was
a surprise.
It was a surprise to me because I'm like, okay, I didn't know if his target audience was still listening to him, but apparently they are.
Well, I mean, I would say Eminem Show is.
No, that's a good album. I want to
say this without getting killed. Yeah, that's probably his
album,
best commercial one. It's probably one of my favorites from him.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, Marshall Mathers LP, which
he had a few. He had the second most. Him and Drake was 1 and 2.
Right.
Drake had 9. I think Eminem had like 7 or something.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Highest streamed female hip hop album, Invasion of Privacy. As it should have been. Again, it's kind of unfair because that came out during
right. That was literally 5 years into streaming, maybe.
Yeah, opposed to any of
that's streaming. Streaming is what bolstered Cardi B
or Nicki best albums because she dropped some albums during streaming, but her best albums came out pre.
Yeah. And I think which is
she was the only artist I saw that was mad.
Because like she care about her stats. Like all of them care about their stats. Wayne, Drake, Nicki, all of them care about the accolades because they come from that. I was just watching a Lil Wayne interview with him and Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
And I think I was gonna bring this up later. I'm gonna reference this later too. But he was talking about how like a lot of younger artists how he really wanted to develop artists like on some A&R type stuff because that was him. Like he was, for lack of a better phrase, but no, I ain't gonna use that phrase. But he just was. He grew up in the industry. Yeah. He was brought up. He was sharpened. He was put in the right rooms with the right execs and stuff like that. And he's, him. He said with Young Money, that was his goal. He was trying to replicate that formula that all the people that he had relationships with, the Leors and all of them, to be like, all right, well, and that's why you get the Drakes and the Nickies that they are. But I'll say, even though Cardi has the highest streamed, so this is very interesting list. But even though Cardi has Invasion of Privacy, I think that's due to like 2 songs.
No, you all know. I'm sorry, bro.
What songs you like off there?
A lot of them.
You can't say Bodak Yellow.
Why can't I say that?
Now we cop it out. Come
Bodak
on.
Yellow, the intro, she stole the Meek Mill thing. She had to pray for me or whatever, beware for me or whatever it was called. Where they sampled Lauryn Hill. She had to I like it like that, bro. She was going
that's what
crazy.
I'm saying. Them 2 songs.
She had to drip with the Meek. She was going crazy on the joint. She had a song with I'm Living My Best Life, bro. That album was fire.
I
actually think it's the second best female hip hop album of all time. Oh my God. Outside of Miseducation and Lauryn Hill.
Oh my.
Yes, sir.
Oh my, you're wrong, but it's okay. It's okay.
What you got? It's on for Pink Friday.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me think. Pink Friday.
The Pink Print and Pink Friday.
Pink Friday. That was with
That was your first one. Yeah.
Moment for Life.
The Eminem joint.
Nah, ride like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon. I don't know. They neck and neck for me, but I don't go back to either of them. To be fair,
you talking about Invasion of Privacy?
I don't go back to either of them. Like in my
you might be a sexist.
Music world. I'm not. It's different. Yeah, especially Cardi. Cardi is like a little she's not like she's like a little spicy. She makes music for both audiences, like on the spicy spectrum, and that's not really what I'm into.
No, what kind of? Because this is funny. What kind of women rap do you like? Because me, I like you to be straight street, bro. Like I like to listen to it and think they about to rob me, bro.
So I threw something on our playlist. So I threw Young and May on our playlist. She got a song. I don't know if you even list our playlist or whatever, but it's what is it? Here we go. This one. Oh man, I'm gonna have to talk over this and I'm gonna turn it down so they don't. So this song is hard, and it's Zombie on the Track or whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, let me skip through this. I got a bunch of niggas in the studio. Oh, in that capital. Hey bro, don't you cup that hoe? Cause I done had it to. They said that they packing. Oh, we packing. I think that's hard. So that's what I'm into. I'm not into the Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion brand of like.
I don't put them in the same category.
Bad. They are.
No, because Cardi could do that,
and she has,
also shooting them up too. Megan ain't. She only popping the ball. Yeah. You know what I can't do? I can't. Don't come at me like what's Shawty name that be
Rhapsody.
Yeah, we never doing that, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm the sexist, but you all like Rhapsody, who won Album of the Year.
Yeah, that was fake. That's because her man's is on the board, bro. Well, ninth one on the board.
Shout out,
not doing that, bro.
Yeah, matter of fact, shout out Rhapsody for winning the Grammy.
Give me Cardi, dog.
Shout out Rhapsody. Oh man, that's where it stops. But no, I think so. All I'd say is I think the one album I did want to highlight. So shout out to Cardi, but Drake, man, I am very surprised that Scorpion is number 2.
I'm not
on here.
I'm not really. Views would be number 2, but Views came out at the beginning of the.
You're right at the
beginning of You Could Pay for This. And then you get all this music for free,
right?
Or whatever. Well, you paying the $20, whatever.
Right.
But then Scorpion came out, it was already established. Everybody, Spotify got way more listeners now and everything. So 100%. That's why, because, come on, views sold like 1 million first week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Views is crazy. I mean, I get why you don't go back to Take Care because it was way at the beginning of our streaming wasn't even that. Like we were still talking about units. I remember because
the thing about these albums is if you look at the albums that was streamed a lot and you look at their pure record sales that was just like actual money to buy, it's lower than the ones from back. So views actually sold more,
right? 100%.
But Scorpion was streamed more.
Yeah, matter of fact, because Views has One Dance. It has the Rihanna joint.
It
got the Pop Style joint. Which I'm with it.
One Dance, Controllers
on there, which is still all of those are still circulating on radio.
Bling, all those went number 1 and number 2.
Yeah,
and I don't even count because the B-sides is fire, bro.
That's even crazier.
What's the one?
Oh, you said 9?
Yeah, 9 is fire, bro. You
chill. That is the corniest. What's the one with the division? I turned the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now.
That's hard, bro.
So we doing arithmetic. It is hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
the division joint hard. That's the
And there's one more that went crazy. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I just could think of it right now.
Yeah. Hang on,
and don't forget, keep the family close.
Keep the family close. Hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's second listen through. I was singing along karaoke style with that joint.
Yeah. First time I was like, this is back when I hear the Drake joint, I just be wanting all rap.
Right.
And now I'm like, damn, he did it. But then I'll be playing it, I'm like, nah, this is it.
Well, okay.
This is it.
All right, side note. I'll ask you this. What do you prefer, singing Drake or rapping Drake?
Honestly, it depends on what mood I am.
Yeah.
Because I like both. I ain't want,
you kind of, I used to, like you said, I used to be like, I wanted to separate them. But then again, like I don't know if I can have timestamp rap, a full album of timestamp raps.
Yeah,
that's kind of.
Yeah.
But I also don't want what's the joint he just dropped?
Search and Rescue.
Yeah. No, not Search and Rescue. The album. Not the
Her Loss?
before Her Loss.
Oh, the dance one.
Honestly,
never mind.
Honestly, never mind. I also don't. No. That also let me know that I'd never need a full Drake singing album either, so I don't really care. But if I was put on the desert island, I had to pick from the two.
Rap.
I'm gonna take the singing.
Really?
I'm gonna take the singing only because
I'm gonna take rap.
Because like then you get Marvin's Room, you get One Dance, you get the Rihanna joints,
I hear you.
You get like the joints he did with Party. Like that's hard.
Well, I'm going Lord knows 2 birds, 1 stone. You know what I'm saying?
You had a different desert island experience for sure.
How much time is spending on the intro?
Yeah, no, that's so hard. But even in that album, right? Nothing was the same. Because for me, I feel like the singing joints slap harder than the rap joints on that album. Other than there's some. It's neck and neck. I feel like because
I hear what you're saying.
Like the first part of
I mean, the real answer is I like the ones where he beat switch and then and go from a rap to a singing or from a singing to a rap because those is my greatest.
That's Cameras. That's furthest thing.
Days on the East. 0 to 100. How about now? These my best. What's your favorite? What's your most slept on Drake song?
Oh man, that's a hard one because I'm gonna probably pick from the stimulus package Drake. Most slept on.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mine is
go for it. You go for it because I got one.
Him and Obi did a 2-on remix.
Oh, that verse is crazy because that verse only played on radio. It's not streaming. It's not because whatever happened. But that verse is insane.
I found a version that's just Tanashi and Drake.
Yeah,
no Obi, no Schoolboy Q, and it is
shout out Schoolboy Q. But
fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with for now for lack of better but I'm gonna go with Girls Love Beyonce.
You like that?
I think I think
You're
I don't
sick.
know because I was a huge into James Fauntleroy. Like he was
Okay.
lacing all of them around that time. Sean, him, J. Cole. He was working with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know. I do think what I don't like about it is the preview to that. So like there's a studio session where like Drake is like singing it or whatever, and I'm like,
Oh, really?
nah, let 40 put the auto tune on. let him tweak the vocals up a little bit. But no, I mean, and if I could think a lot further, I'm sure I can get a few like deep cuts. It's hard, but even the More Life joints, like I still Portland every now and then. Actually, I remember landing in Portland, playing Portland.
I'm
like,
sleep.
Yo, that was hard. but it was not. But it was the city is not what you think it is.
Nah,
but
I hear
like,
what you're saying.
but like, oh, that More Life album has a lot of those.
Yeah, I like Ice Melts.
Ice Melts is hard.
Young Thug.
Ice Melts is hard. I like the I think
The J-Lo joint, that was fire.
Yes, hard. Teenage Fever,
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, shout out to Drake. Shout out to everybody for getting the top most streamed albums, and the people that aren't here, RIP.
Yes, sir.
Where we want to go next? Actually, so I'm gonna call HB for this next part.
Yeah, these next two.
These next two, we gonna go. Yeah, we can definitely go hit up.
Yeah.
Let me get him on the line. Already asked him if he was available. He said he was.
He ain't been the same since Miami though.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. This dude. Here we go. Let me know if you can hear it. Or I was calling him. Let me take it off Wi-Fi. Oh wait, yeah. Here. Dang, you probably can't hear me. Hold on. Hello. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try this again.
I didn't even hear a ring.
He picked up. I didn't hear a ring either, which was kind of weird. So I'm gonna try to call him back and figure out what's. Dang it, that's weird. Actually, let me do this. Hello? Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get the connection right. Hold on. Dang it, man. What the heck? Hold on. Hey, I'm going to hit you back. I'm going to disconnect it and reconnect it. Do you want to... Actually, are you cool? Actually, am I more familiar with the Jonah Hill joint than you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, just as I'm getting this switched up, long story short, is that Jonah Hill recently had a child with his new, I think, girlfriend. Fiance, I think. And he pretty much sorry. So that works, but why don't this work? All right, we're gonna hold on, let me try this. Dang, that's really not working.
Yeah, we're gonna put an edit point here.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, so long story short, his
Joshua Turner.
Oh, you can hear that, right?
Yeah, I just heard that loud.
Hello. Oh, nah, got you. There we go. Can you hear it? Yeah.
Yo, what's happening?
Man, what's going on? How y'all feeling?
Oh man,
feeling abandoned. Where the hell
right.
you at?
Talk about it,
bro. Don't worry, bro. I'm here with y'all.
Hey, you already
you said I'm here in spirit.
You know the streets already been talking. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They say you got better offers out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's happening, man? We gotta bring a bigger bag. What's happening?
Well, what Drake say? What Drake say? Trade you off the team while you in your sleep? That's crazy, bro.
Don't be dumb, man. I'm locked in.
Yes, sir.
I'm in my purpose right now. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And I gotta do this. So, but I'm still here. We still focused. You already know, man. What's going on?
Yo, first of all, I wanted to call you right before we got into these next set of topics. I don't know how much time you got, but if you got like at least 5-10 minutes or whatever, have you been keeping up with this Jonah Hill stuff?
No, I don't care about nothing that is on there for real.
Oh no, you gonna love this.
You ain't seen nothing about it? Because it's kind of
At
wild.
all, bro.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been out the loop for real, bro. I've been really, working on me. I gotta figure out a new way of talking to people. People think I come with hatred,
Oh,
and
really?
I wonder why they would say that. That's crazy.
I don't even know
dog.
you
It's
for
my
that. You
tone
know
for
what I mean?
real. It's my tone. I be
That's
popping a
wild.
lot of shit. Yeah, chill out, nigga.
Hey, I'm here, Barry. I'll support you, bro. I'm with you. I don't know what they talking about.
No, I don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's really me. I've been working on this forever. You get what I'm saying? So I'm
Yo,
really locked in on this and figuring this whole thing out.
100%.
But I really don't be checking in on that type of shit, bro. But
All right. Well, I mean, I feel like it's important that you speak to this topic just because I feel like
I'm curious.
as our local relationship coach on the pod, you definitely have some advice that you could give to the young boy Jonah. Or I don't say young boy anymore.
That's never been a specialty of mine as far as
Oh, hell no. No, hold on, man. I done heard a couple of your
Talk about it.
I done heard a couple of your amp shows, man. You definitely
What? No,
definitely Dr. Love on one of them joints. What's the what's the one series for the R&B? What's that called?
Yeah.
Activate the heartthrob.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, talk about it.
Need a little love.
Yes, sir.
Everybody needs a little love. So we
Yes,
gotta
sir.
tap into those places. But what Jonah done did?
So Jonah Hill, he had a kid. He ain't do nothing, or so we thought. And Jonah had a kid. His ex-girlfriend right when he had a kid, his ex-girlfriend put a post up on our Instagram saying that you got to watch out for these emotionally abusive guys. I think that's the phrase she used. And she posted a screenshot of the text thread that they had from like 2021. Mind you, it's 2023. And so I'll read a little bit of it because I ain't going to get too deep into it. But actually, I ain't going to read the whole joint because it's long. But long story short, Jonah was mad because his ex-girlfriend was a surfer. And so he pretty much said, yo, apparently something happened. He said, yo, if we're gonna be together, like, I'm not really cool with you having boundaryless relationships with guys. I don't really feel you like with the modeling stuff. And you hanging out with your old friends who was doing reckless stuff before, you still hanging out with them and they unstable. Like, if that's what you on, like, we probably should just, this ain't gonna be nothing no more. And so they have an exchange, and at the end of the exchange, is he pretty much say like, yo, like, she's like, yo, you're trying to make it sound like I'm some like social weirdo or something like that don't know how to take cues or whatever. And he said, you said it, I didn't. So the story, the issue is a lot of people are saying that Jonah Hill's being manipulative, emotionally abusive because he's using his language, his ultimative language, to try to make her either stay in a relationship or leave or control her actions. I really want to know what y'all think because I have a whole thing on it.
Okay, this is what I think.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, HB, go first, bro.
Well, always got it. I guess. I mean, text could be, you read it how you read it.
That's a fact too. You can't decipher tone via text.
It's it get a little tricky, but I mean, he be putting his boundaries out there. So I mean, I guess I respect that part, but if they got a kid together, they probably have to find a way.
They don't got the kid together. This is the ex-girlfriend. Yeah. The ex-girlfriend put out this text thread from 2 years ago when he had his kid with the new girl.
Bro, people grow and I guess that ain't.
Yeah, we know you respect growth.
Absolutely, my nigga.
I saw that he was telling her to not post any like bikini pictures online, And then she was like getting mad at that. This is my take on it. Stop playing with me. You crazy. You crazy, bro. Nah, bro. Look, this is why I hate, because nowadays you wrong if you like, they call it slut shame. But listen, bro.
Oh, I don't even like where this is going. Oh my God. What happened to Virgil?
Listen, bro, I ain't trying to go. If my man don't want his girl out here posting those type of pics, then he could say that he don't like that. Now he's telling her.
She was a surfer when they got together.
That's what he said.
They were surfing together.
That's why he said. Well, first of all, he said
he knew what he was when he signed up.
People say they got no. He said they got bodysuits. He ain't going. She ain't want to rock the bodysuit. That's why he said, "Yo, if this what you gonna do, I'm out." You can't get mad at that. If this what you gonna do, I am out.
I'm gonna say. What was you saying, H?
That is state business. Like I honestly care less, yo.
No,
so here's my thing.
It's from 2021 too.
No, that's why I said this broad is tripping, fam. She wild too for posting them 2 years later.
So here are my two things on it. One, she wild. She wild for. She waited until they're past the relationship. He's in a new one. She's probably in a new one. Or not. Maybe that she wouldn't have time to be doing all of this stuff. So you clearly have a motive in posting this online. Like, it's not really my business. Yeah. Like, it is not my business to see these text messages. Yeah, so there's that. Like, I don't think that she is doing this with, the right motives or anything like that. So I will say that. Like, shoot all that down. But I will say that, like, I don't know. I don't know if a boundary is supposed to be making somebody else do something or else type deal. No. You know what I mean? Like, I keep like, y'all, I'm telling you, yo, if you do this or whatever, then don't do this. But that's a little bit different than, hey, you can't, hey, don't raise your voice at me. Hey, don't treat me this way or X, Y, and Z. But like, it don't seem like the demands he making, other than like, I mean, I won't want nobody hanging out with their reckless friends either if they got you out here in the streets. But and then boundaryless relationships with men, or friendships with men. But outside of that, like,
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like loser behavior. That's my point. Crazy. That's my problem with him. You sound like a loser making these demands, and so like, I ain't gonna say it mostly abusive. I hate the fact that we all use like this therapy speak.
Yeah, they going crazy with my man.
We like to label everything. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So this tie right into the Keke Palmer. You go up on that or nah?
Yeah, I seen a clip.
So your girl had Usher tickets. She went to the Usher show. She wore like this see-through fit that, I mean, it's what the chicks be wearing when they go on now. And her man's got online and was like, yo, it's not what I want.
Yeah.
The mother of my child to be wearing and stuff like that. She out the box. And then people got mad, was saying that he was hating. And he made this statement talking about nowadays, if you just say you don't want your... It was very similar to the Jonah Hill thing that you're a hater.
I mean, he a loser too.
So this is my thing. Again, no, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. I had like a situation where
Joshua Turner.
Oh dang, he hung up. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, I had a situation where
hold on. Sorry. You're
yo.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was bringing up. So I had a situation where I was with someone that was like wearing some stuff that was, and I tried to. When I was younger, like, yo, you can't wear that.
Right.
But now I'm at the point, I'm not telling like my wife what she can and cannot wear. Well, all right, I have expectations of what she can and not wear. Yeah. And if she wears some stuff that I don't think is, I'm like, hey, you get certain outfits elicit certain behavior.
Right,
and you deal with the consequences of what happened with what you putting out there. Is all I'm saying. Because I'm not. My energy not about to change because you want to. Yep. You know what I mean? If that's what type of time you want, I expect you to respect me, and I'm gonna respect you. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But there was a time where I would have,
What was you saying, H?
No, I was agreeing with you, and like as far as that, like you gotta know what you're putting out there, and two, just have some type of decency and understand like it's a time and a place for all that.
Yeah.
right.
But at the same time, like bro could have just called his lady or stopped at the door like, hey, what's up with that? Like, but he probably see Usher, you know what I'm saying, serenading his queen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, these chicks is dirty. That's what I'm saying, man.
Nah,
Chicks say city girls up too off this.
No, he definitely a loser.
Yeah,
Only reason he a loser is because he tweeted about it, bro. Like I've never, if my like, if my
just handle it internally.
yeah, like if my
that's a
girl
fact.
do something, I'm not like Facebook. Let me tell you about what's going on in my. Nobody don't get no damn. Like, why would I
right.
be volunteering the info?
I keep my personal away from all of that. What I do is I let the character be the character, but outside of that, like everything else, you know, it has to be protected.
100%.
So
Yeah. No, you.
you just gotta do better, you know, and treat and love each other better. That's just the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
But the
100%.
cancel culture stuff is
enough.
And that's what I'm saying.
it's old, bro.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
said.
you gotta allow people grace to grow. You talking about a text message from 21? Like,
Yeah, she crazy.
But it's also an excerpt, right? Like it ain't. Oh man, like my whole thing with that was like I was like, yo, if girls was posting the threads that I had way back,
right,
bro, like of course everything would look nuts out of context or whatever, but like you don't know what's going on, like you don't know what elicited that.
I was handling my relationship advice with diplomat lyrics, shawty. You talking look like a lady lover. You know what I'm saying? But did you see shawty reasoning for posting it? Cause they
asked her why
she's
she
talking
posted
about
it.
the only reason why I'm posting this is because I waited for them to have the baby. I would have did it while she was pregnant, but I think that it'd be right. So now she has all the information and she could make an informed opinion if she want to be with dude or not. Like, you a hater, ma. You hurt.
that's weird.
That's what I'm saying. That's some weird. Matter of fact, hold on. Where my new drop? Hold on.
Hey, niggas get shot every day, bitch. Yeah, niggas. Right?
Shout out Kev. But like, yo, like my thing is there's a whole 9 months before somebody gets pregnant. I mean, before somebody delivers a baby, a whole 9 months that exists. They was dating likely before, so you ain't want to say nothing for 2 years.
No, she a hater. She still ain't moved on.
Nah, no
if
way.
she had a man, there's no way she putting this out there.
It's too chatty though. What's up?
First thing, she coming to her as a woman publicly, like, yo, what?
I just told you I ain't care about none of that.
Oh man, no, but you doing all right?
Yeah, man. I've been locked in, just on my path. Really?
You said locked up?
No, I said I was locked in.
Okay, I was just trying to make sure.
Scared straight.
I ain't did nothing. My face and my name, my hands clean. I ain't, you know, I ain't got citizen.
Word.
Have you listened to that Vert yet?
You know, I haven't revisited yet, but shout out to him for being the first, you know, number one
Yes, sir.
rap album of the year.
100%.
It's a lot of good music out too, though. Like a lot of good albums out. You know what I'm saying?
What you got in rotation?
Man, right now, let's see. Right now, it's a lot of singles too out. So
yeah. Well, have y'all before you get into that? Have y'all heard Future and Quavo put out a single last night? Have y'all heard?
Oh, not yet.
Turn your click up.
Turn your click up. Yeah.
Also, I'm looking at it right now. Like Lil Jon.
No, it's not. They could never. But in the song, Future diss Russell Wilson.
Oh yes. Wow. I saw that clip. I saw that lyric like posted on like an Instagram story.
I'm in the fields for real. F. Russell.
That is sick.
I thought they was cool too. I thought they squashed their little.
Calling him Russell was crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
And it was
sick,
like,
man.
and it's like perfect timing because like Russell's season was trash.
First of all, your kid is older now. You gotta let that one go.
Yeah, I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, cause you right.
Right.
Kid listening to the music
Yo,
like, oh, come
stepdad
on.
is trash.
Yeah.
So I got Young Shiners drop.
Who?
RX Pop. Young Shiners. That's
Oh.
ESTG. They dropped. Got Lucky. He dropped.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lucky
RX
got
Pop.
a new joint.
Yeah, he dropped last week. We got shit from the crib too. Mari Boy Moolah, he dropped last week. Let's see who else dropped. It's so much out for real. Like ASAP 12, he dropped. It's a lot of good stuff out. A lot of good singles out too. Yeah,
Mari Boy.
no Fire R&B out too. Like it's so much DJ. Like, it's a lot of heat out. So we still waiting on that. When you think that Drake gonna drop? What y'all think?
For my dogs, I think
Maybe after the tour or in the middle
I think
of the
after
tour?
the tour. I think he's gonna do a whole. One thing I appreciate about Drake that has been like a lot of people have dropped like the old style rollout, and the one thing about like folks like Drake, Cole, even like 21 and those Travis, they still have that traditional. I'm gonna spend the whole month, 2 months rolling us out doing content. He just did like some interview or some like little sit down or whatever with some white girl. She's funny. She's funny, but I didn't watch that, and I don't think it will be funny.
I didn't like it, bro.
You talking about the
I want the funny Marco. I didn't
that
like
was
it
funny
at
to
all.
me.
And I like funny Marco.
Yeah, that was funny to me.
She got Drake, so
But I don't know about that. That's the one I
disgusting.
might not watch.
Yeah.
They ain't like laying in the bed together. That's weird.
Yeah, he got a pina colada or something. Like, bro, Drake, relax, kid. I think it'd be because usually when Drake tour, he'll do an American tour, and then he'll do like a world tour.
Yep.
Or a girl tour.
Yeah, some said that they suspected it was going to be before the tour, but
yeah,
I didn't see that happening because, like I said, I think he'll spend time on a rollout.
I've been seeing this stuff on the tour.
Nah, not really.
You talking about him dissing Childish?
He dissed Lance Man. He dissed Red Eye Man.
Yo, first of all,
Freaks and Geeks.
First of all, it's so crazy because the way he did it was so like petty. Like he didn't say anything. He just posted some words.
Yeah,
but like Child has been going at him for like years.
He gotta relax.
He's been talking about him for years. Like name dropping, mentioning him. He's settling the scores, checking his list, you know.
Yes. Hey man. Just make it interesting, man.
Facts. No, they gonna do a skit off for sure. They gonna do a TV show off.
That shit is hilarious. Wheelchair Jimmy.
Right. No, facts.
But then we got JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. They dropped.
Yeah.
So they dropped a little EP. It's a lot of fire right now. I gotta tap in. I really did. Just building this up. I took a little break off Amp. You know, I wanted to have like full creative control of that space. So
what do you mean by that?
On as far as like how I blend the music with the talking segments.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'll be able to little, you know what I'm saying, little music bed, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel what you're saying. I feel you.
So I wanna get that together too. So I've been super locked in, been just working on myself, working on my craft, and so when it's time, it's really time. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah. No, I definitely be looking out for it too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is for everybody. Everything I do, you know what I'm saying? It's an open platform for creators to build and design and continue to push this culture forward. And that's what we're here to do. So, man, continue the show. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back next week.
Yes, sir. I'm
gonna tap in with you brothers in the chat.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's all and where Corey at? When we gonna do the loop?
Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Matter of fact, right now I'm gonna hit the group Just see if we can't get that.
Oh, man.
He hit me, he hit me with the, he like big time. So he like, yo, I gotta shoot.
You gotta
I
respect
gotta
it,
do.
man.
I'm like, word, I feel you, but nigga told me that day. Because I saw him in person. I'm like, yo. So no, I'm gonna hit him. We gonna make that happen for sure. That's gonna be a good time. For sure.
Yeah, let's lock it in, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, continue to show.
Yeah, we'll let you know, man.
Can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Tap into the rest, and you know what I'm saying? I'll get back with you brothers in a little minute, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure, man. Take it easy, man.
Always.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace. Okay, cool. All right, let's get into our next topic, which is what do we want to get right into? We did all our music stuff for the most part, so actually, no, we didn't. Let's get to this Birdman and Druski. This Birdman and Druski. Do we,
Yo.
So you wanna intro it?
Those that don't know, Druski is like a viral comedian that just be posting like content online, and he's doing this thing now where he's starting a record label. It's called Could Have Been Records, and it's kind of like, I don't know if he's serious or if he's mocking, but he's making it seem like it's serious. He'll post like tryouts online. I think he got a TV show where people are trying out for it.
Yeah, he posts content around it. Yeah.
They asked him who was his favorite, like who was his inspiration for his record label. He was on like a Shannon Sharp show, and it was Suge Knight, it was P Diddy, and it was Birdman.
That's crazy.
No, I'm not gonna lie, two of those is wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He said he only signing his artists to 360 deals, but he let them know up front.
Yo, that's
so basically he does a scene where he does like lives, like Could Have Been record lives, and he did a live last week.
Yeah,
and he was like different people was calling in, or he was calling different people, and somehow, some way, Birdman got on the live.
I'm gonna play a little
and
clip.
it produced this awkward moment.
Yeah, I'm only gonna play like a minute or two of it.
What's up, man?
Yo, the stuttering? That ain't fake.
I've been looking for you, nigga.
Yo.
Not Birdman. What's up, man?
I've been looking for you, nigga. I heard you was in my neck of the woods, right? I ain't think it'd have been gangster if I pulled up on you, right? So I said,
bang.
you know I got a few
bang,
bitches that
bang,
steppers, right?
bang.
I ain't even got to call no niggas. Got bitches. Well, you won't come outside or come inside, nigga.
Nah, on God, though, bro. On a serious note, because I was working with Young Boy and like Drake and shit.
I heard about all that too, nigga.
But
I heard about that shit, nigga. It's like you starting to step on my toes. You little young niggas got the game fucked up, nigga. I am that nigga. I'm watching this shit you doing, nigga. What the fuck is this record label you starting? How the fuck you doing this shit without the mother?
Yo.
But I'm saying, Birdman, nigga, this Birdman, nigga.
I only reason I cut it off because you can. Okay, here's what I think. This was a real moment.
Yeah.
Because he funny.
Yeah.
But he not that funny, right? Like, there's only a few people that can change the temperature of a room funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's Jamie Foxx when he roasted the hell out of that one comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy's, and when Dave Chappelle. It's only a few guys that can like take a moment like that, diffuse it or whatever. I knew when he said, "What's up?"
Said, not Bird, man.
Yeah, he tried to turn it because he saw, yo, getting pressed. I am getting pressed live. I don't know, man. This is, where do you think this kind of like this content, this culture of this content is going to hit it? Like a lot of people is turning left for him.
It's great for views, but it's bad. Well, I don't know, because a lot of these people you're not gonna catch. Like same thing. It's sort of like how Act used to be.
Right.
Nobody still ain't called Act.
No. I feel like Act is different though.
No,
I
this
feel
is
like
how he used to be when he first came out. He was talking mad reckless about Chicago and drill rap.
Yeah, you're right. But he never touched down in Chicago.
No, exactly. It would have been a problem for him. But now it's more mature. Now it's more like a reporting thing.
I think it's hard. It's crazy. It's really like a win-win situation for Birdman in this situation, right? Because he has the infamous Breakfast Club interview. We know what happened with the leaked contracts, the Wayne contracts, where they got the amended joints to the amended joints, and we know about him getting Wayne getting essentially like cars and like allowances and stuff like that instead of like it's just due.
Yeah.
But like, and so like for him, either he looks like the tough guy that robs people, corporately speaking, or he's pressing you for for coming up with, having a narrative built around him. And it's like, I just look, man, like I get it. Like even we got a podcast and we talk about people. It's just some people that I'm not really trying to, like I'm not trying to make Birdman mad. Like I know it looked sweet because like of the whole Charlamagne Birdman thing.
So you putting some respect on this man.
Well, it's some people like I'm not talking bad about Suge Knight. I'm not talking bad about Puff. As we know, Puff has put hands on people.
J. Cole.
Multiples of people's. He's put hands on people. Like, I don't know. If I'm Druski, I don't know if the content is worth it. I don't know if for any of these comedians. I don't think you got to do that. I don't think you have to do that no more. You don't. I mean, like if you are gonna do that, like you did you see the Ryan Davis? Not Ryan. Is it Ryan Davis and KD?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
Mm-mm.
I want to say it's or maybe it's not Ryan Davis, but KD comedian. And I've been following this dude on Facebook for the longest, and like he like a notable guy now or whatever. But essentially, so Ryan Davis, yeah. So Ryan Davis, like he started on Facebook, all that, and so, he made like Ryan Davis. He made like an actual like video like criticizing his game,
Kevin
Durant's game, like was a legitimate criticism, and so, Katie responds by saying, I'm a 2-time champ. Imagine me getting trashed by a trash comedian or whatever. And so, but you talking to a comedian, right? Like you say something like that. So Ryan Davis responds with this 5-minute long video. It's a mix between like a roast and a analytical sports breakdown. Because the only thing original thing he was addressing is that KD was saying that like offense wins wins championships or games or whatever, and Ryan Davis was like, nah. Statistically speaking, defense wins championships, like from everybody. And then, but like in a 5-minute response, he does the stats. He does his actual work where he's like, yo, like everybody that's won a championship or most of the people that won multiple championships have made all defensive teams at least like 8 times, throughout their career, at least 6-8 times or whatever the case may be. So like, of course you're gonna have to be able to score in the NBA because you're in the NBA, but like defense is gonna get you the championships. And he continues to roast them, criticize him, talk about the fact that he had never won a championship outside of Golden State, and that Golden State continued to win championships, and KD hasn't. Like all this sort of stuff. But like, and so like that in that case, I feel like that's okay. Like I feel like if you're Ryan Davis, you can take on KD because he's just an athlete or whatever. Like maybe KD ever press somebody?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No.
But that's a different
one will.
But even in that, like that's roast, and that's like banter and it's sports based. It's not personal attacks or nothing like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. If it's personal, that's when you start. It could go left. But if it's just
because this is like personal, like right, like I'm taking your life work and I'm making a whole skit out of it.
Yeah, no, that's really for real, for real. That's
the logo look like you, like
that's what he says. He said could have been. That sound like CMB. He said, I like what you're doing, but I don't like what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right.
yeah.
No, that's yeah, no, I think I don't know, man. Druski, he did a tour like a couple years back, or he opened. Now he opened.
Yeah, for somebody. Yeah.
Was it Jack Harlow?
I don't remember. It might have been. It was something like that. Yeah.
And nobody still knows what he does.
Yeah, does he make music himself?
No, he does. Apparently, what he did during the opening times, which people were pretty confused on, was like he would do like skit stuff. So like, which is weird because as a comedian, you would do like stand up stuff.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do traditional stand up.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And a lot of these guys don't or whatever.
Yeah.
But some of them do, like the Ryan Davises. You could tell the difference between those guys or whatever. But like, I don't know how long this angle for content will last for people because clearly it's not looking good for them. I mean, sure, he got views. What do you get past views? Because views are just views. You can monetize for a little bit.
I'm gonna say it translates to money.
A little bit.
All his followers still translate to money. That's all they want is views, clicks.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he made it to your band's party, so.
Who?
Huh?
Who party?
Oh, you ain't seen your boy Michael Rubin?
Okay, real quick, because we don't got that on the board. But
Yeah.
what do you think about Michael? What do you think about all this? The Michael Rubin party,
like-
the elites. What do you think is happening at the party? You think it's just a great place for rich people to kick it at?
That's
Which
all it is.
I don't think it is. Because rich people have
conspiracy?
Here's the thing.
I mean, Hov was it?
Rich people like Hov have enough money to make their own island or own space. Like they literally, right? Like Kanye. When I want to start working on Watch the Throne album, I'm gonna rent a whole entire hotel in Paris. Period.
Mm-hmm.
When I want to make Donda, I'm gonna have access to this entire stadium. All the people that's in and out. The Hawaii. So like rich people, like Jay, like all those people that went to the record, they can do that on their own. They can have a good time with a lot of people that they know.
That's what this was.
No, because you don't have to leave the house to do that, or you don't have to be around a lot of other people to do that. The reason why you're around a lot of the people, and I know this just from like my last job, when you have conferences, you have people coming together. You have people selling goods. You have people making deals. You have people offering contracts.
Well, that's gonna happen at these parties anyway.
Well, yes, but I think that's what majority of the thing is happening because all these people have. Rock Nation happens. The brunch happens every year.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z has enough parties to go to. Beyonce gets enough invites. All these people that's on this guest list.
He got a lot of friends, bro. It's like athletes and stuff. It's
right.
It's his version of Diddy white party.
Bro, but even a
all white party.
Right. I guess what I'm saying is he don't seem like that swaggy of a guy that it would be outside of business.
Swaggy seemed like the perfect word to describe this dude from these pictures. Jeez Louise. Oh, no, this don't seem like the type of party. I mean, it was two parties, first of all.
Right.
There was, because it was like an all-day event.
Right.
All the pictures I see Hov and Beyonce at was in the morning.
Yeah.
All these pictures that look a little reckless.
It's right.
Like at the nightcap.
Yeah, they got the helicopter and got the, you know what I mean? Got transported out of there, transporter style.
Now we travel first class to change the full cab.
Right.